Hello, trivia nerds. Welcome to another episode of Know It or Blow It. We have a super special episode for you tonight. I have not one, not two, but three major Haas joining me tonight. And with that, I'll bring them on right now.
Hello.
Hello, Haas family. Time for a big old showdown.
Tommy Goo already throwing the antlers up.
Yes, we have Tommy Goo, Moose, and Renee.
Thanks for having us on,
Ready
Sarah.
for a little fun, yes. But I'll have little bit of family dynamics here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into It's All Trivia.
Thanks.
Right.
1 point each. First category is in literature. Who is the author of 1960's To Kill a Mockingbird? Hey, Tommy Goo, I know Moose probably is a little bit odd. There you go. I don't think he bites, does he?
No. Shit.
So who in the family knows their books? Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Tommy Goo, let's see that face of yours again. Keep trying to hide from me.
Yeah, I'm definitely hiding because I was quoting the Raven once more, but I was a mockingbird instead. Shit. Edgar Allan Poe.
It is not Edgar Allan Poe To Kill a Mockingbird. Moose?
I believe it's like a mystery, kind of like the name that San Diego, like nobody really knows how it came. So Jane Doe wrote it.
No. How about Renee? Do you know your literature?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Are you kidding
I
me?
don't, but I love the book.
I know.
Harper Lee is the author.
Okay.
Harper Lee.
That was it. My dogs knew it.
Are we
All
sure it
right.
wasn't Edgar Allan Poe?
We are off to a really strong household start there.
I think we're
Let's see
tied.
if we can break it with this one. We're going to go to music.
Okay.
Yeah.
What guitarist notably performed on the Michael Jackson song Beat It? What famous rock guitarist performed on Michael Jackson's song Beat It?
Boy. This pen is really running now quick.
At some point, you guys will probably get one or two. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I thought we were doing movie quotes.
You'll get to the movie quotes eventually. This round is for me. This is the fun part.
She's like trying to weed out who's smarter than the others.
Much like Ricky
Yeah.
Bobby, we're not sure what to do with our hands.
That's all right. Now, Moose, what you got?
Slash.
Is not Slash.
Ooh, I don't think he was born.
Renee
I put Prince. No,
is not Prince.
he's not a really famous guitarist.
He is a famous musician, yes.
Yes.
What'd you put?
Tommy Goo?
Shot in the dark. Paul McCartney.
Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, look at that.
Great song.
All right. Next question is science.
At least we're all missing the same questions.
Yes, at least you're not showing each other up yet. In chemistry, what does Na represent on the periodic table? On the periodic table, what does Na stand for? Let me know when you're ready.
Do we need new markers?
Yeah, I don't have any more. Okay.
All right, Renee, what you got?
I put nitrogen.
Nitrogen is just a simple N.
Okay.
Tommy Goo?
Didn't pass.
I put not applicable. Isn't that an
No, it
element?
is not.
Should be.
And Moose,
Iron?
you guys are going to get a little bit salty
Any.
over this one. It is sodium.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're not smart.
The Fe is iron. Fe is
Oh,
iron.
you're right.
because-
You're right.
Yeah, because of the regular show. And the iron stomach. Anyways.
All right. If you guys need to switch to like pen and paper at some point, just let me know. That's fine.
After this round, I'll probably need to switch markers
Or brains.
or brains. Yeah. We'll bring in my nephew to play for us.
You may want to after this. Who knows?
Ew.
Question number 4. We're going to go to mythology.
Right.
Who is the Greek god of war?
Finally, one I know.
Shit, I know this too.
And many of these I did try and make, even if they're going to be a little hard, I was hoping there'd be some references in other forms of pop culture, other books, movies, and things that way that you can kind of pull on for reference. Looks like Tommy Goo's still writing. Renee, are you ready?
No. Go ahead.
You locked in already. Tommy Goo, what you got?
Think it's Hermes?
It's not Hermes.
Oh,
Moose?
Aries.
Aries.
It is Aries for the first blood finally. Renee?
I don't know.
All right. We have first blood on the table finally.
Aries is
All righty. Geography. Big Diomede of Russia and Little Diomede of the US are 2.4 miles apart. In what strait are they located?
You stalled at the very beginning of the question. Can we hear it again?
Big Diomede of Russia and Little Diomede of the US are 2.4 miles apart. In what strait are those islands located? And do not worry about spelling.
Yeah. Okay. No, a couple straits.
This is the only straight I know, so
I
better
know.
be right.
I
Is
know
it George?
one other one.
Oh, you're right. I know 2 straights then.
All righty. Moose, I think we're on you. No, Renee. I don't know.
Okay, the Bering Strait.
It is Renee. Good job. Tommy Goo?
Gibraltar.
That's a rock.
There is the Strait of Gibraltar, though.
I
Moose.
put Bering Strait.
All right. We
How
got
about spell
points
Strait
on
of
a couple of you down. Yeah. No, the US and Russia are only 2.4 miles apart at their closest points.
It's frightening.
Yeah.
Very much so. Next category, we're going back to science again. What part of the atom has no electrical charge?
Do you have any more of these pens, Nene?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And yes, I do test these science questions on my 7th grader.
Nice.
Oh, that Pinot. What's that saying?
You're smarter than a seventh
Wait,
grader.
there's multiple parts of an atom.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
there are.
I think I'm ready.
I'm locked in.
Tommy, you locked in?
I'm locked.
All righty. Renee, what you got?
Nucleus?
It is not the nucleus.
I didn't even know.
Moose?
I also said the nucleus.
Not the nucleus.
I for sure
Tommy,
got this.
you?
The butt.
It's the neutron.
Ah.
Neutrons and protons are contained within the nucleus, with the electrons in the outer shell.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go back on to music again.
All right, music. Let's try this.
Okay.
What Minnesota folk rocker performed in front of the crowd in Washington, D.C. before Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech? What folk rocker, originally from Minnesota, performed in front of the crowd in Washington, D.C. before Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech? And why, yes, I am originally from Minnesota.
Ah,
Soda.
I've been to, I can't remember the name of the city, but I've been to the spam capital of the world in Minnesota.
Austin.
Yes. Yes.
That's in the southern part.
Yeah. Our great grandmother used to live there.
Very cool. Yeah, you're real close to Iowa. Or down there. Austin's too close to Iowa for my tastes. Alrighty, tell me good what you got.
Janis Joplin.
It's not Janis Joplin.
Bob Dylan.
It is Bob Dylan.
Oh, how about that?
that makes sense.
Renee, did you have a guess?
I put Neil Young, but
Yep.
Mark got
Bob Dylan was from Duluth, Minnesota.
Nice.
I love that.
When I read that back, I'm like, that's a good random bit of trivia to have on there.
That's nice.
Next
Remember on the President Geek show? And
I'm pretty sure I haven't answered one right yet.
The-
Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next question. In geography again.
All right.
The Tropic of Capricorn lies in what hemisphere?
I don't know.
Dude, right?
Cross your fingers, kids.
Well, you could technically do one of four, not just one of two,
Actually, there's
depending on how you want to divide up the
Sorry.
earth.
Yes. All right.
Alrighty, you guys all locked in?
Yeah.
All right, who are we starting with? Let's start with Renee.
Southern.
It is the Southern Hemisphere.
Yes.
Moose and Tommy Goo.
Southern.
Southern, and I pointed down so you guys knew it was Southern.
All right, Tommy Goo is finally on the board with us.
Hey, let's go.
Alrighty, next question.
Jeopardy here.
We have mythology. What mythological creature has a lion's body and a human head?
Ooh. Tommy Goo, I think, is the answer to that.
Has a lion's body and a human head.
Yes. What mythological creature is that?
Oh, wait.
And I think the light bulb just went off.
Only Dynamite drew that.
A liger.
Not a liger. Lion.
He's also skilled in the bow staff.
Griffin.
You locked in, Renee?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tommy, you locked in?
Yes.
Alrighty, Moose.
Is it the Sphinx?
It is a sphinx.
Oh.
Oh,
I have
And
been
I'm
to the-
going to guess those O's are other answers on your boards.
yeah, the good old question mark.
You do have that
She's copying me. She's cheating on me.
All right. Last question. We started with literature, so we're going to end with literature.
Where this is double jeopardy?
Sorry, you said this is literature?
What is the Sphinx?
Literature.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinxter?
Sphinxter.
All right.
In literature, okay. In Louisa May Alcott's Little Women, there are 4 sisters. Name 2 of them. It's a rather famous, piece of literature and has been made into multiple movie adaptations.
I read the book my freshman year, which does not help me at this time.
Oh,
2
really
of
The
4.
latest movie, like the newest version of the movie, is really good.
With
With Florence Pugh.
yeah, she got an Oscar for that.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Maybe a nomination, right? I don't think she won.
No, I'm pretty sure she won.
Hmm.
Okay, I think I got a second one.
You guys all have 2 names down?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Let's start off with today.
Amy and Joe.
That will work for me. Tommy Goo.
Oh, nice. 2 of my favorites, Lady Gaga and Rihanna.
The Gaga.
No. And Moose.
I also had Joe and Amy.
Yes, and the other 2 would have been Mary or Meg and Beth.
Oh, that's right. Mary.
All right. Finishing off round 1, we have Moose in the lead right now with 6, Renee with 3, and Tommy rounding us off with 1.
Woo!
But there are 2 things on the board. And we are back with round 2. We are going into some movie quotes. Did you 3 decide if you want the specific year or do you just want the decade for round 2?
Let's just go decade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not going to matter for any of
All
us.
right.
except Mark.
All right. For all of these questions, then, you will get the decade only. It'll either be 1980, 1990, or 2000. And they will all be comedy quotes. And they're all worth 2 points. So this is where you guys can make up some ground.
Yes.
For me?
All right. We're going to start off with the 2000s.
All right.
I swear, I'm so pissed off at my mom. As soon as she's of age, I'm putting her in a home.
Yes.
Oh.
And there may be a little bit of a off-camera cameo of our dogs making themselves known.
Dude.
I don't know. 2000.
And are you guys, let me know when you're ready.
You guys
Okay.
have both seen this movie many times.
Don't overthink it.
Years the 2000 you said?
2000s.
2000.
Yes.
Okay, let's just
Yeah. We have off-screen crowd right now of
Nice.
wives, husbands, nieces,
all right.
daughters.
I'll try to say I want in.
Something. I don't think
Are
it's
you all
right.
ready?
Hang on, Tommy's writing something.
Yeah, probably not the right answer, but yeah.
Alrighty. Let's lead us off. Let's go ladies first.
Big Mama's house.
Not Big Mamas. Tommy Goo
Mean Girls.
is not Mean Girls. Moose.
You love that movie.
I know.
Step Brothers.
Oh, it's Step Brothers.
Yes.
So bad.
I just
Yes.
went to the Catalina wine mixer last weekend.
Ah, why? I knew this.
You said, yeah.
Next one.
Lakesville.
We're going to go to the 1980s. 1980s. I got to see if I can say these with a straight face. Nobody knocks off an old man in my neighborhood and gets away with it.
Oh, come on, Haas's.
Oh,
Come on, Haas's.
Okay. All right.
I think Renee just had an aha moment. How about Tommy Goo? Does he have one?
I think I did. I'm hoping. Am I up? Is it the Burbs?
There you go.
Yeah.
Across the board. I was gonna say, if there is anyone, any family that does not get that one in your
That was a
family,
staple at the Haas
Great
household.
movie.
We watched the Burbs all the
it's
time.
a staple in my household too right now. Next one, we're gonna go to the 1990s. I was sitting there alone on prom night in a goddamn rented tuxedo, and my whole life flashed before my eyes. And I realized finally, and for the first time, that I wanted to kill somebody. So I figured since I loved you so much, it'd be a good idea if I didn't see you anymore.
Whoa.
Comic movie.
How many movie of the 90s?
Can I hear the quote again?
Oh, geez, that was such a long one. Poor
Yeah.
girl.
No, that's fine. I can repeat them. I was sitting there alone on prom night in a goddamn rented tuxedo, and my whole life flashed before my eyes. And I realized finally, and for the first time, that I wanted to kill somebody. So I figured since I loved you so much, it'd be a good idea if I didn't see you anymore. Movie from the 1990s.
It's a total guess what I have.
90s. All right. Well, I don't want to keep everything waiting.
Give you a little bit more time to try and lock one in. Try not to do any blank boards this time, guys.
All right.
Alrighty. Moose, what you got?
It's a total guess. Gross Point Blank.
And Tommy Goo.
Alex Trebek.
It's not Alex Trebek. Renee?
Good old question mark. Did you get it right, Mark?
Yes, he did. And that's why he got so smile when I said no blank boards.
I've
That's
never
trying to
even
give a little hint.
I've never even seen that movie. I just figured I knew John Cusack was a hitman and he was going to his
blah blah blah.
high school reunion. Like I knew the premise of the
The
movie.
deduction.
It's a
All
movie,
right.
though, to watch it.
We're going to
Is
stay in the 90s and see if you guys can get another one here for us. You realize we're all going to college as virgins. They probably have special dorms for people like us.
What decade was that? The 90s?
90s.
1990s. You realize we're all going to college as virgins. They probably have special dorms for people like us.
You've seen this movie
I know.
10 times. I actually am taking a guess. I don't know.
I'm taking a guess, but
I think somebody's trying to give hints to somebody.
I don't know.
What's the name of that song?
Don't know.
What are they saying? Bye bye to.
That's the 90s?
Yes.
Not in sync, not bye bye bye. Was that in sync or was that Backstreet Boys? I don't even know. I didn't listen to that stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty. See if they helped you out there, Tommy Goo. What you guessed
I
then?
hope we-
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear anything.
What you thinking,
American
Tommy?
Pie? American
It
Pie?
is American Pie.
That was the 2000. That was actually the first thing that came to my head, but I thought it was the 2000. Like that.
That was 1999. That was the 90s.
Oh, almost.
Yeah. Ah, that is.
Alrighty, we're gonna go to the 80s. I gotta be crazy. I'm on a pilgrimage to see a moose.
Oh shit. Oh.
I think I know this one.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
And yes, that is the reason why I chose this one out of all the other quotes from this movie. I gotta be crazy. I'm on a pilgrimage to see a moose.
Just talking about it.
Oh,
I was just talking about this.
We were just talking about this. The remake.
I don't think you
talking
can ever
remake.
truly remake
Or-
these movies.
Yeah. And who's in it? Who plays what character? We mentioned Hemsworth is in it, and you were surprised by it.
Like, what movie were we just talking?
Oh,
I'm freaking out.
You serious, Clark?
My brain. Oh.
These are some of the hardest movies when I'm, thinking about movie quotes at work. So I'm like, I can't type most of these movie quotes while I'm at work.
All right. I think I'm okay
If
now.
you get put on the spot, it's a lot harder to think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Renee, what you thinking?
A family vacation or just vacation?
Yeah, it's National Lampoon's Vacation.
Vacation.
I put vacation too, and I drew a booth.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not an anal retentive freak. You knew it. I'm not gonna nitpick.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're being too kind.
I would Doc Mark. He put national.
Yeah, it did have his name in it. So, all right. We're going to go back to the 90s now again. That rug really tied the room together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
I forgot I actually had two options for this movie, and I just went with the first one.
That rug really tied the room together.
This Tom's movie.
This is Tom's movie.
All righty, you
There's
guys
a
all ready?
scene- Yeah.
Yes.
All righty. Whoever wants to go for it.
It's the Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Yes. The other one, if you guys would have gotten it just as easily, you said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Oh yes.
You don't fuck with the Jesus.
All right. And you know what? I like the
Jesus.
90s so much, we're going to stay there for a couple questions. So 90s again.
See, Lebowski, I thought was in the 2000s.
I have laid more pipe in this town than Wabasha Plumbing.
What?
This is 90s.
This is the 90s. I've laid more pipe in this town than Wabasha Plumbing.
Lava Shah. That's gotta be.
Oh, man.
This is a staple in my family.
This is a nature guess.
Saying that it was my family, big hint. That is a little bit of a hint since I mentioned a fact about me a little earlier. A little bit of a hint there.
Minnesota.
Oh,
Could it be comedy?
I know.
yeah. If that's the case, we might be going 2 Coen Brothers movies in a row.
I don't think it's Coen Brothers.
Oh,
Tell me, what you
Yeah.
thinking?
we're all wrong.
I've said Fargo,
So
but
did I.
Fargo.
It is not Fargo. Fargo is actually North Dakota.
it
Oh.
was.
Grumpy
Oh,
old men.
okay.
Wabasha Plumbing, Wabasha, Minnesota.
Oh,
never-
man.
Ice fishing.
gotta be-
Yes.
Yep. I
Yeah,
can't
my,
Got to be Burgess Meredith in that movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that was very much Burgess Meredith.
He's the
Yes.
old man in the movie.
I know, but it's like, how do you know those things?
He played Burgess Meredith was the original Penguin on the Adam West Batman series too. Burgess
If
Meredith.
you have never seen the Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men's, honestly, the best parts of both movies are the outtakes at the end.
Yeah.
Burgess
I've never-
Meredith going ad lib as a dirty old man. It is great. And as I said, we're staying in the 90s. So I was sitting in my cubicle today and I realized ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life. I think you guys are all ready. Flip them.
Did you get everything?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Office
Office
Space?
Space.
Office Space.
You guys got it all around.
I only get one right when everyone gets it right.
Yeah, same.
So we're doing so well in the 90s now. We're going to do it one more time here. It wasn't as randomized as I thought it was. So one more in the 90s.
Grumpy old.
Well, I made the duck blue because I'd never seen a blue duck before, and I wanted to see it.
It's quacktastic.
Yeah.
Wait.
Was that a good 90s one for you guys?
Now you're dumbing it down for me.
Perfect. Exactly.
Alrighty, flip them over, guys.
This was another staple of the
Really mad.
three of us.
Yes.
Remember that?
All
I need
right.
more chemistry questions.
Alrighty. Question number 10. We're going to move out of the 90s and into the 80s.
Okay.
1980s. How about the gourmet here? You know what he wanted? Hot dogs. You know what they make those things out of, Chet? You know? Lips and assholes. And this and Grumpy Old Men are probably the most quoted movies in my family.
Yep. We were just talking about this movie too
My,
last week.
my favorite John Candy movie.
Yep, it was a good one.
Another one we probably
Alrighty.
Yep.
You guys all got it? Flip them over.
Oh no! It's the great outdoors.
Suck my wig.
Oh, no.
Suck my way.
Oh, bunk. I didn't even put buck. Oh Lord.
All
Wow.
right.
Oh no!
We're going to stay in the 80s. Let's see what we can do here, Renee. Stay in the 80s for you. Now, that's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Going away a perfectly good white boy.
Yeah.
This is a new category.
This is the 80s.
1980s. Now, that's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
I think this is.
It's one of my favorites if I got it right.
I will apologize. Moose has a little bit of an advantage sometimes just because he's worked so closely with my husband, and some of those 80s comedies get greatly affected for me by him. So
No worries.
sorry
Okay, I
for
think
any
we're ready.
advantages that Moose may have because of my husband. All right. Tommy Goo, what you got?
I hope it's right. Trading Places.
It is not Trading Places.
I know
Movie,
this.
though.
I know this is.
Better Off Dead.
Yes. Renee, what did you guess?
The jerk.
Yeah, no,
Better
it's Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Cusack he's trying to kill himself, so he jumps off a bridge, but he lands in the back of a garbage truck, and he goes by these like two guys like that are stringing wire, and one guy looks down. That's what he says, like, it's terrible waste when people throw away a pretty good white boy like that.
That's funny.
Yes. Rather iconic line there.
Rock Dead's really bizarre, but it's super funny.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
what's
going to go to the
score?
2000s.
Oh,
We're still on it.
Oh, we still have a few more here. We're going to jump up to the
Oh, that's
2000s.
okay.
15 on this one?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been to the Great Wall of China. I have seen the pyramids of Egypt. I've even witnessed a grown man satisfy a camel. But never in all my years as a sportscaster have I witnessed something as improbable, as impossible as what we've witnessed here today.
Of course, I did all the.
And if you guys are all ready, you can flip them together. I have a feeling.
Dodgeball?
Oh, yeah, you guys are right.
It appeared on ESPN 8, the Ocho, dodgeball.
I put Anchorman.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, my
I
goodness
think you're
is
still
right.
beating me, though.
No, because remember, these are worth 2.
These are
Got it.
2. All righty. Staying in the 2000s one more time. Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for herpes. That shit'll come back with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys have seen this. I think of Vegas movie.
Come on, Alan, get it together.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for herpes. That shit'll come back with you.
That's pretty cool.
Sometimes some of them just need to be repeated more than once because
Yeah,
No, I do. Oh, my God.
All righty, you guys all right? Got it? Renee,
Yep.
start us off.
Hangover?
Yes. Did you guys all
Hangover.
get, all 3 of you get it? Wonderful. We're going to jump back to the 2000s. And then as soon as you all 3 have your answer down, just flip them over.
Okay.
Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose.
Oh, that's a quote.
That's the quote.
Turn on the juice and
Let's
see.
turn
what
on the
shakes-
juice and see what shakes loose. I thought this
Is
would
that
be
an
an easy
O.J.
one for
Simpson
you guys.
reference?
1980s.
Oh, it's
Oh,
80s.
80s. I was thinking it was 2000.
Same, yeah.
Nope, we're into the 80s. I said we're going back to the 80s.
Okay.
Turn on the juice.
I mean,
Not as much of a gimme as I thought it would be. Never mind then. I thought I had another one for you guys that you would all know.
this isn't comedy.
You got an answer down, Tommy?
Yeah, I got it.
Alrighty, what you got?
Footloose.
That's not a comedy.
Not
I know.
Footloose. Renee?
Back to the Future?
No. Moose?
I don't know. The Naked Gun.
Beetlejuice?
Oh, gosh, of
Oh,
course.
the juice.
The
yes.
juice.
Oh, Lord.
Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. Yeah, as soon as you heard it, then you had that moment. But
Well,
all right.
Yeah, I thought the juice was in reference to like O.J. Simpson. He was in the Naked Gun. That's why I guess.
Good connection.
All right. Well, we're going to do one more 80s and then we'll move on to our next round. So last question of round 2 in the 1980s. You idiots, these are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles.
Oh, yeah.
You idiots, these are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles.
That's the 80s.
Yeah.
The 1980s.
Maybe like specific years would have been. I mean, I think so.
One.
Yogurt.
Shh, nobody talk. Why can't I not figure that out?
Once you know it, once you hear it, you'll know it.
I know.
Mel Brooks.
I know.
Look at Kevin. Don't look at Kevin.
What? No, it's gonna kill me.
Is it gonna come for you, Renee?
Oh, okay. Give me 15 seconds. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, this is gonna.
You idiots. These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles.
Okay.
Where are the stars located?
All right. I think I'm okay. All right, I think I'm okay.
Did it come, Renee? What you got?
Baseballs.
Spaceball. There you go.
I almost put
All right. At the end of round 2, then, we had 26 points for Moose for a total of 32. We had 20 points for Tommy Goo for a total of 21.
Oh, and they're in third place.
For Renee for a total of 19.
Not by much.
So Tommy and Renee are just 2 points away from each other.
Good
We're
job.
gonna
But-
combine our scores.
We are now moving into round 3, the Great Equalizer. I'm going to give you the specific year, give you guys a moment to write down your bets between 1 and 5. If you get it right, you gain those points. If you get it wrong, you lose them. All
Write it
right.
down now.
I'm like betting
No,
one.
yeah. she's
First
gonna give us the
year. 1989. Be a comedy from 1989.
Okay.
You guys have your bets locked in?
Yes.
All right. And dig this. There was a prophecy just before his head died. His last words were, "Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back."
Come on.
Comedy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
89.
Comedy sequel.
So it's not Terminator. The I'll be back part. No.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Okay.
Death is but a door. Time is but a window. I'll be back.
You've seen this 1,000 times.
Yeah, you've seen this 1,000 times.
Yes.
No, I didn't get it right, but
Think of
All
your
right.
think of your baby brother. For
Yeah, what
reference.
is today's the 40th anniversary of which movie?
shut up. It's that movie.
No, but it's in
Okay.
that same.
89.
All right. Well, I already locked it. Yeah, I'm locked in.
Alrighty, Renee, what did you bet and what was your guess?
I bet 2 and I put Big Trouble in Little China.
It was not.
Okay.
Tommy
Good thing I picked
Goo.
2.
Ghostbusters 2, and I bet 5.
Alrighty, and Moose.
I bet
How many did you
5
bet?
and it's Ghostbusters.
Good job, you guys.
It is.
I bet 5.
All right. Your next year will be 2002.
Okay.
2002, between 1 and 5. You guys locked in?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can put your weed in there.
Put your weed in there.
It is repeated in that form or another multiple times in the film.
Say it all the time.
You can put your weed in there.
Yes, Adam Sandler says it. Wait.
Moose's gears are turning.
Yeah.
Is it going to turn on the light bulb? Tommy, you looking like your light bulb's off there. Did you do too much weed?
Always.
Yep.
All right.
Not going to come for you, Renee, you think?
Oh, I wrote something down. I don't know if it's right.
Ellie
Well,
knows it.
I know.
We'll start with Tommy Goo.
I'm doing.
I think it's wrong, but Airheads?
That's right.
It is not Airheads.
Stupid.
Renee
Oh,
I bet one and put 50 First Dates.
Nope.
No.
is not 50 First Dates. Moose,
Is it the hot chick?
Yes.
it is. How many did you bet?
3.
Told
It is the hot chick.
Nice, Ellie.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's
my
right.
my
He's that-
niece knew that.
He's the weed dealer.
Yeah.
My
And you can
10-year-old
put your weed
niece.
in there.
you. The guy
You can
when
put
we
your
were
weed in there.
She was in the.
Alrighty, guys.
eating-
Last question.
Yeah, I kept bouncing between the animal and I was like, what was the other one where he's like a girl in that? Yeah.
Yes. All right. Last question. 1985. One of my all-time favorite movies. 1985. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You know, your voice is kind of nice when your mouth isn't screwing it up. Yeah, and your looks are kind of pretty when your face isn't screwing it up. Next.
Yeah, okay. I think I know this. I wouldn't consider this one yeah,
A comedy?
Yeah.
It falls under comedies.
yeah.
I know
Yes.
this one.
You know your voice is kind of nice when your mouth isn't screwing it up. Yeah, and your looks are kind of pretty when your face isn't screwing it up. What a nice way to compliment somebody. All-time classic 80s film.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Alrighty, Renee, what you got?
I bet 5. The Goonies.
There you go. Finish off strong.
Nice.
Tommy Goo, what'd you do?
I bet 5 and I put Overboard.
Oh, that's a good movie though.
That wasn't not too bad of a guess, though, with that quote.
That
And
was.
Moose, what'd you do?
I bet 5 and put the Goonies.
Oh,
There we go, guys. And we have finished it off.
not that to beat.
Alrighty. Final scores. Do you want them?
Sure. Yeah.
Moose, you finished off with 45.
Nice.
All right, moves.
Tommy Goo, you finished off with 16. And
Hey.
Renee, right in the middle with 21.
Taking second.
You
Nice.
edged out Tommy Goo. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Is there anything that you guys have that any of you want to plug, promote, anything you want to put out as the siblings, older siblings?
No,
Oh, please don't show this to anyone.
I know. I'm an elementary school teacher. Please don't put this online, especially at the beginning.
And ham and cheese hot pockets are close second to the pepperonis.
They are.
1A, 1B.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to finish
Thank
off
you,
my
Sarah,
hot
for
coffee
having
for
us
my
all on.
dinner.
Please do.
This was a ton of fun. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for having us
thank
on.
you,
Thank you.
Sarah. We
And my
appreciate it.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Anytime you guys want to challenge your little brother with a different category, let me know.
Yeah.
Rom-com.
Do 5-on-1 next time.
All of us versus him.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
With some movie quotes, if you want to take Tima and he wants to accept that challenge, just let me know and I'll write it up.
I'll
for you
take
guys.
them both on. Let's go.
Oh, no, not
we
just
said 5-on-1.
The two of us. We're going to include like all our nephew, our niece, our
Oh,
spouse,
everyone against me.
Everyone
Yes.
against you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
That
bring
actually
it on.
would work.
let's do it. We would love to do that. We'll do the Haas family versus me.